Hello and welcome back to UFO 50. This is the Barbuta segment. This is a turn-based platformer is what this is. Because I am very much entering a room and then stopping my video. I made a lot of progress in the last episode, but I also took 2 steps back because I have to redraw now. Remap out 2 areas, but fortunately one of them I was very unhappy with, so silver linings, I suppose. And now I get to go up here and try and map this area out. There's a whole area downstairs, down that ladder, and to the left that I need to map out. Okay, so what do we got? I mean, I haven't been to the left. Like, there's a whole area to the left I haven't been to. So I'm making an effort here. This is the first time I have to kind of map out a moving part, which is this moving platform, and I'm just gonna go ahead and throw this down. This shouldn't take too long because this is not an entirely complicated area, but watch me screw it up somehow. Yep, I screwed it up a little bit. It's not great. I'm really trying, but it's not going my way all the time, but that's okay. I'm really not fussed about it too badly. And for that moving platform, I'm trying to kind of give a facsimile of what it looks like, and then I'm going to oh shoot, I didn't take a picture for the last I wanted to do like a progress update, so I guess I'll take a picture now. Give me 1 second. All right, I've taken a picture, so there'll be a little bit extra on that progress picture, and now I'd like to finish real quick marking this map. The only thing I needed to do is mark that elevator in red. I like to mark the important parts in red to kind of remind myself of their kind of stake in things. I think what I'll do is I'm not gonna color in the brickwork here, but I am just gonna give a subtle kind of indicator of that, and then okay, cool, we're done. More to do, much more to do. I think I already checked out this right area. We're gonna go ahead and do it again. Oh god, did I see this area? Well, clearly we need a key. 100% we need a key. That much is certain, but let me map this area here. Okay, got it mapped out. Important for the future. I don't have a key right now, so I'm not gonna bother doing all that platforming for nothing. Hell yeah, love to see it. Ooh, did I try this before and miss the jump? I don't remember this area. I'm starting to see new ground maybe, but I'm just gonna really quick mark this in. Shouldn't be too much of a ask. I'm trying to try and find a grid that works for me in my notes here, but it's not easy. Okay, so this goes. I'm just gonna mark the moving platform here. I hope this isn't boring. I'm trying really hard to cut out a lot of the meat of me just marking the maps. But it's hard. Okay, so this is gonna be a tricky jump. I'm just gonna walk off. There we go. Well timed. All right. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, a treasure chest. And yet more climbing. Okay, so let me mark it on the map. All right, and once again, my map does not really line up. It's not perfect. But again, I'm just trying my best here. Okay, this is gonna be tricky-ish. They really kind of, again, set the tone for how difficult those platforms are gonna be with that first one where you're trying to jump on. Really just trying to This is untreaded ground, so I'm a little bit cautious, but let me map this one out. So I am curious about what is over here. I mean, obviously it looks like nothing, but it can't be nothing. Also, I am noticing that if I jumped off on the right here, I would land on something. I would land on a platform with a ladder. So I'm gonna just have a quick look up here. Is there anything up here? Anything? I've pushed up on all of these blocks just to make sure there's no invisible something. So like, I don't know. No, okay. But I don't think there's any reason to jump off of the top here, but there is a reason to jump off here. Check this out. Yeah, look at that. See? So I'm gonna mark this on my map real quick. Obviously it did not take me that long, but like, what's the point of this? What is the point? I don't understand. Clearly there's something going on here. I definitely think there's something going on with the stars. There's so little going on in this game that like anything is maybe a little bit of an indicator. So I'm actually just gonna like subtly indicate them on my map. Very subtly. If I jump back, actually, if I jump back, I might get that treasure chest at C2. So let's see what that is. Oh, oh, yeah, maybe that is the purpose of that. All right, so let's open it up and we get a push pin. Interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and write that down. So I like to believe, first of all, I don't know if the game controls have never changed, but you know, I like to check. I like to believe that if they give you an item, that the item will become known fairly quickly, but that has not been the case yet. I'll just say that right now. You know, we'll experiment. Alright, so I just like to check for dangers before I continue walking, and then I'm gonna pause and mark this. Okay, so up or down. If I go up, then I have reached the very corner of the map. There's something very compelling about that. I have a funny feeling that there's not much more up, because most of what I've been seeing recently has been sky. So we'll see what this is about. Oh god, oh god. We got another skull. I think I can take that room on. Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna kill this other fairy before I do anything else. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I gotta make notes here. All right, so I've marked it on my map, and this is 100 GP. So now I am going to start marking things as skulls. So instead of just, I've been indicating treasure boxes as just treasure. I suppose I could have indicated them as boxes. That would have been a little bit easier for myself, but that's okay. But yeah, I'm now indicating skulls as an option, and that just, I guess that means that when you've killed all of the enemies on the screen, oh god, that was unfortunate. I just want to see what happens if I jump off here. Nothing. Yeah, I can't even make it to the edge of the screen. When you've killed all the enemies on the screen, then the skull turns into treasure. So that's very interesting to me. All right, so let's go down here. I am now convinced, by the way. I'm gonna go ahead and map this out while I speak my thought on this. I am now convinced that you are 100% supposed to make a map. Now hear me out. I don't know if I would have discovered that the skull was like clearing out the room. I know there's been genuinely a hint. In fact, I wrote it down. Puzzled, try cleaning out the room first. It's a loose hint, but it is a hint, right? Obviously that's like trying to let you know, hey, if you clear out all the monsters, then you know, you will get some treasure, right? You know, loosely speaking, that's kind of what my interpretation is. Oh no, my map doesn't work. Um, but hear me out. Because of the nature of the game, obviously there are hazards and stuff, there are creatures, but so far the game's been very lenient about throwing things at you, hazards at you that you have to avoid when you enter a room. Usually when you enter a room, you can see the dangers, and if you care about mapping out the area, you're going to want to get rid of any extra hazards that could potentially kill you. Things like bats and fairies, stuff like that, right? When it comes to slimes, it's fine. You know they're predictable and you can just kind of sit tight while you map things out. But if I hadn't cared about mapping, I might not have discovered that the skull disappears when you kill on the enemies, because I would not have taken the extra time in that room to kill the fairies, because I wanted to make sure that I had you know, kind of just a bit of space and peace to map things out. I would not have discovered that how those skulls work. So that's really interesting to me. Okay, we got a lot of things going on here, and for the first time ever, maybe a second door that I can go to. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to indicate that. But give me a second while I map this out. Okay, there's gonna be a bit of pausing here because I like to write these things, write down what these guys have to say. Helps me remember later, you know, when they're relevant. Hello, what'll it be? Candy or umbrella? Oh, this guy sells the umbrella for much cheaper. Interesting. I gotta stop saying that. Interesting. Well, I think I want to buy the umbrella. I wouldn't mind buying the candy because I'll still have enough money for, I don't know, I think it was the, what was it called? The pin? I know there's a pin and also trash at the other market, but what I'm gonna do real quick is just write C1 shop. And then I bought the umbrella for 50. Sorry, there's gonna be a bit of silence here for a second. 50. Candy. $100 GP. So I guess I will buy that. I don't know why. I can't use items, by the way. Like, it's a complete mystery to me how when items are supposed to be relevant. So curious to me, and can't do anything about that. So now we're gonna check out what this store is. Huh. Okay, so I'm not on the map when I'm here, right? But I am on the map when I'm here. In fact, I'm in the bottom right corner. So that I'm just gonna write down that doorway in C1 goes to H8. I'm gonna make some notes here. All right, and now I'm curious about where this other door goes. I also like to check the walls. Maybe that's like completely pointless. And I know there's nothing indicating this. The tiles are not different, but I just like, it's the kind of game, you know? So, there's, okay. Dang. All right, so that changes things somewhat. So we are in the secret room of F8. No, sorry. F8? Really? F8. We are in the secret room of F8. Oh, I'm using the wrong pen to draw this door. Actually, you know what? That might not be a bad idea. Just don't outline it. And that way. Okay. And then I'm just gonna make an extra note here in F8. Door to, where does that go? That goes to H8. The red pen, I'm using a red pen. The red pen has become my like significance and also secrets pen. It's working quite well for that actually. You know, it's working well. So where are we? We're at F8. Where would I want to be here? Like, where would I want to go? There's a ferry above me. I do have to mark I have to redraw those 2 freaking rooms. So we could do that. I could do those real quick. And that way I have redone those walls. But now I don't think I can come back, right? What I've done, I can't undo. Right? I can't jump that high. Yeah. Can I kill these guys? No, I can't. Okay, well, that adds a bit of significance to this room. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. It's sort of like the makings of fast travel, but not really. So this is F8. I have this one mapped out fine. What I don't have mapped out is the one to the left of this. Okay, so I'm gonna map this out real quick. So I'm a little bit disturbed. I've just remapped this area now. I've mapped this area for the second time. And it matches up with my original design. Did I just like completely mess up the first time when I thought like what's over here? This is wrong. How can what? What? I don't understand. What? Okay, I'm not insane. Well, I am insane. Everything is wrong slightly. Everything is slightly wrong. How did I mess this up so badly? How did I do that? So I've now mapped this room out incorrectly twice. It should be at E7. Except I've put it at F7 for the second time now. And I've also put the room next to it in the wrong spot. How did I do that? Door to F8. So this room over to my right should be E8. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not doing a good job here. I'm trying my best, but it's just not working out. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna copy what is currently an E8, which is the ferry room. I'm gonna copy that over to D8, which is where it should be, I believe. Just doing it verbatim. And I'm just gonna have to get the white out. I'm gonna have to get the white out, and I'm gonna have to just correct my mistakes. Oh well. So what I'm gonna do, luckily, now that I've done this wrong for the second time, something I can do here is just remove the tape that you'll see how I've tried to make these repairs, by the way, is I've drawn them on masking tape. I basically put white out underneath to blot it out, and then I put masking tape on top because I tried putting the masking tape on top first and it was showing through. I hope all of this gives you the correct indication that I do care. So now what I'm doing is I'm just gently pulling up the masking tape that I've just drawn on and sticking it down on the correct room. And it does actually line up amazingly. I'm gonna have to redraw a couple of these lines because they got a little bit schmutzed up. I think when I'm done drawing this whole map, I'm going to just put like postage tape on it, like basically see-through, like hardcore tape. Because I wanna kind of protect it. I mean, for posterity. Genuinely, I think it's a nice thing to do. Okay, so I'm just semi-redrawing, going over the lines here. Okay. So it's actually in the correct spot. Give me a second, and I'm gonna go get some more repair stuff. Yeah, lordy. I don't know if I've ever put in as much effort for a game than I have for this one, to be honest. So, yeah, we haven't been below. Below leads to F6. I've not been up. Have I not been up? I feel like I have been up. Have I not been up? So may as well map it out. Wait, what? Oh, right. I did map this out, but I mapped it out in the wrong area. So now let me map it out in the right area. Okay. So this connects to the ferry room to the right. I kind of want to just confirm that at the risk of my own life. Yes, okay. We finally have like an actual proper map now. Oh god, that was risky. There's really no reason to be taking such crazy risks, but here we are. So there are secret route like doors. I'm not crazy. I knew that was a possibility. We've kind of had that confirmed for us today. This leads to that room, and that is finally correct. We don't know what's below E7. I think I already said that. So I think at this point, what I should do is head to the shop area, because we have new information. New things have come to light, man. Has it ever occurred to you that you know, I just rewatched that movie. New shit has come to light. I have new information. I'm probably not doing a good job, so no one knows what I'm even talking about. That's fine. So we still have we have options here. We could go to the left, which is Mushroom Town. One thing I don't like about Mushroom Town is I can't kill those mushrooms. I can't really map it out very well, right? So I'd have to map it out kind of quickly. How close can you come? How close can you come, bud? I'm risking everything for this. Please appreciate this. Okay. And I'm just gonna mark some mushrooms. Just to remind myself what room that is. Do I want to continue left? I think there's one more mushroom. You can't kill these things, right? You can kill those things. Okay. That's kind of a ball game changer. I wonder if I kill these guys if something appears or changes. Oh, I really don't like where he is right now. I don't think he can move. Okay, we killed him. Nothing happened. Can we do anything with these? This really feels like it's something. Like, you can't tell me that this isn't something. I'm gonna try and push up in case there's a secret door here that I'm not seeing. No secret door, can't move down, can't jump down. We've got a bunch of things that I just don't know what they do. All right, I'm gonna kill this lad. All right, I'm gonna kill this lad and I'm gonna map this room. Okay, so we've mapped it out. I remember this room. I hate these guys with a passion. So this is heading into the direction of the shop, I believe. Was there another option? There was another option. Oh, interesting. I just noticed D4 next to the entrance. Like, that's near the starting area, right? D4, I had the option of going down, which leads into the room next to the that significant looking treasure chest. But let me map this part out. I really don't predict that this playthrough will go anywhere because I only have 1 life left and I have some of the hardest parts coming up, honestly. Okay, so I'm really trapped in the sense that I have to deal with this room now. And I'm just not good at these guys. I could try and jump right in front of this guy and then attack him, but I have to be like spot on or else I'm gonna die. Okay, I actually did it. I actually pulled that off. Let's go left because I feel better about coming back left. Oh, do I though? Because this guy's gonna be right there, and it's going to be really difficult to take that guy out without dying. Neither option is good, to be honest. But I guess I'm going this way. Right, this. Forgot about this. Give me a second. Dang construction, yo. I would like to kill this bat before I map this room out. You really can't predict them, and they don't move very fast, but they do move faster than you do. So I really don't want to start mapping this area out and then, you know, lose track of them. Come on, don't make this arduous. God, I hate them. I hate them so much. Come here. Ugh. Since they can move through walls, there's no good place for me to go where they can't get me. I could try and start mapping things out, but like, no matter what, it's not ideal. All right, I'll try and risk mapping things out a little bit. And I'm keeping him in the corner of my eye. And just drawing the ladder. And drawing the roof of the room, and he's still staying. They seem to get stuck, which I guess is good for me. Okay, I'll just put the bat in here. Doot. Been trying to draw the bats in kind of a, I don't know how to put them, like pictographic way. Bats are kind of complicated. So the problem here, there's a couple of problems. I would like to jump down here. Obviously, this presents a couple of problems. I can't map the one below me. It's impossible, right? Yeah. I can try to kind of get a sense of it. But I really don't have a good memory for these things, so I'm just gonna like give a vague kind of ID of like there's a switch up there. By the way, how do we get to that switch? There's nothing on the left side of this. Unless the map wraps around. If the map wraps around, then that's kind of something. But I don't know if I've been given any indication of that. So I'm a little bit I'm confused as to how we get to that. I'm just mapping this room real quick as I can without making this series completely painful to watch. Drawing in the ladder. I can't really, I don't know how to indicate like blue walls that I can't pass. I don't know. Maybe I'll just like use the same blue, red pen just to kind of indicate something. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time decorating this room, but we're almost at the end of the episode here. And I'm gonna draw the next room. What do we got? Oh god, we got another pickaxe lad. Shouldn't be too bad. I don't know how we... I kind of have a vague idea. Hey, we have a push pin. I wonder if I can break those bubbles now. That's kind of an idea. Let me map this room real quick. Okay. I really want to test this bubble theory. So I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna see if I can kill this guy without dying. Okay, cool. Now, I have a push pin. Can I break these bubbles? Yo! Game changer! So treasure. I have the treasure push pin, and I'm just gonna make a note. For push pin, pops, bubbles. I'm also gonna make a note next to the necklace. Moves, platforms. Okay. So I could get this treasure over here. I kind of want to do that real quick because I already see I see how we do this. Never mind this room. But hey, look at this. That's using your noggin right there. What do we got? More gold. So then I'm just gonna make a note for G2 treasure. I guess again I could just write in box, but that's fine. Treasure is 50 GP. Make a, just like to write it down in case it's relevant later. Like I might find myself in a situation where I need some gold and I don't know where to get it all, So I think this is a good place to stop. We've got a lot to fill in now. We've got the room to our right. We got the room to above us. We still have the shop area to re-find, the one that had the trash in it. I don't know what the trash is for, but we've made a lot of progress. I'm going to go ahead and right now I'm going to take a picture of the map that I've drawn so that y'all have a progress update on where I am. It doesn't include my notes, unfortunately, the ones on my other page, but I figured that the map is the main thing. It's the important part. I'm almost proud of this, if not for the several mistakes on the right side, but it is what it is. And I think it lends to the nature of the whole thing. So if you are enjoying the series, please hit the like button, consider subscribing for more content like this, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.